Power Automate: how to use an Excel spreadsheet to bulk add members to a Microsoft team. In this video, you'll learn how to use Power Automate and Excel to add members in bulk to one of your teams. First, you need to create a spreadsheet with the email addresses of the people you want to add in a table. If you already have an Excel workbook saved to your OneDrive, skip this step. If you don't, open OneDrive and navigate to the folder where you want to store your spreadsheet. This one's called Add Members to Teams. Select Create or Upload and then Excel Workbook. Power Automate needs your data in a table. The only data this flow needs in the spreadsheet is the email addresses of the people you want to add. These need to be correct and entered without any blank rows. To create a table in Excel, add some headers and add your data. Highlight the headers and any data which has been entered. Go to the Insert tab and select Table. Make sure My Table Has Headers is ticked and select OK. Select any cell in the table and go to Table Design and select the table's name. Rename it from Table 1 to Members. Select the workbook name in the top left and rename your spreadsheet. Next, open Power Automate through the EdPass portal. Select Create and choose Schedule Cloud Flow. Give the flow a name and set a starting time. You can leave this as is and change the repeat interval. It doesn't matter much what this is set to because you can disable the flow when not in use. Select Create. Select the reoccurrence step and change the time to UTC plus 9:30 Adelaide. Now add a new action. In the search, type in Excel and select List Rows Present in a Table. In the action, in the Location field, choose OneDrive for Business. In the Document Library field, select OneDrive and use the File Picker to navigate to where you've saved your spreadsheet. Select the Members table. The next step is to get a row. Select the plus to add an action. Type in Excel and this time select Get a Row. Choose OneDrive for Business in the Location field, select OneDrive in the Document Library field, and navigate to the Document Library and select the File and Table. Select the column Email Address. Select the Key Value field and select the lightning icon to access the dynamic content. Select Email Address from the dynamic content box. This will apply to each row, repeating the step within. Next, add the last action. Search for teams and select Add a member to a team. Enter the user ID as email addresses from the Get Row content and select the team from the drop-down and save your flow. When we test our flow, we're actually adding the members to the team. You can see here this team currently only has one member. Select Test and follow the prompts to manually test the flow. If the flow is successful, you'll see green ticks next to each step. When I refresh my team and navigate back to Members, you'll now see that I have the people from the spreadsheet added. If there are any mistakes or an account is no longer active, you'll see an error message. You can correct any mistakes and run the flow again. If you want, you can then disable the flow by selecting Back and Turn Off.